I wanted to do a BST today instead of taking a nap. But we got the motherfucking landscapers here making a complete fucking ruckus, pissing me off. I already had like the first few saps of the BST done and then realized there was a ruckus. So I was pissed and I am canceling plans. But I'll be back, motherfucker. Psych, they drove away, so it's fucking time once again. I'm back, bitch, I'm back, dropping PST on that ass. Want me to slip on this bandana, put it on my fucking head, got some roses and some typical bandana motherfucking designs on it. Got that Sailor Moon shirt again, we ready to rock and roll. And y'all are gonna shut your goddamn fuckholes about that wing hanging off the side of my head right there. Look at that wing. Always got that fucking wing from where I lay on it on my pillow. Yes, that motherfucking wing never goes away. Why do you think I wear a goddamn hat every day of my life? Y'all don't judge my fucking life or my spectacles that I got smacked onto my fucking skull right now. My contacts are fucked up, cause 'tis the season for allergies. Anyway, today we gonna talk about senior lock-in. I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, but for my senior year, for the last day of the year, graduation, when it was over, we got locked in a fucking rec center and had to stay overnight in that bitch. Had to fucking prepare us for many all-nighters we would pull in college trying to pass classes and make something out of our lives. Little did most of us know that a Jacksboro education wasn't gonna take us very far in life. Look at me right now on this screen with my wing and my glasses and the rap that I do and shit. Didn't succeed. Didn't want to go to college. Didn't give a fuck. Didn't care about a senior lock-in either, but for some reason, I attended. So shut your fucking trap. Shut that fucking trap and open your hearing holes, cause I'm about to penetrate with this story. So these ignorant fools, the fucking faculty, was like, we're gonna have a senior lock-in. We're gonna lock all you little kids in this motherfucking building and we're gonna have all kinds of activities. And they did, and some of them were weird. I was just doing my thing, minding my own stem, walking around that motherfucker, mingling with my one or two friends that I had throughout high school. That was it. Just mingling, doing my thing, trying to fit in unsuccessfully. Just bebopping around, and I look over in the corner of the rec center and some weird shit was happening. There was this fool motherfucker that we went to school with. His name was Kristen Mask. Anyway, this motherfucker loved Led Zeppelin. Loved him and worshipped him. Guess what? Fuck Led Zeppelin. Fuck them. Don't care. That's pure hatred spewed out of my fucking suckhole right now. Hate Led Zeppelin. Don't care. Anyway, fuck AC/DC too. So, that fool liked that shit. Somebody was there performing hypnotisms on these kids. I think it was his mom. But I could be incorrect. Not that it really makes a fuck. But yeah, somebody was performing straight hypnotisms on kids, talking about swinging pendulous objects back and forth in front of eyes, talking about watching it until you fucking got hypnotized like you were on piles of Ambien. And all this sudden, fool ass students were claiming that they was doing trippy shit while under the effects of the hypnotisms. Fools were standing up and walking around like sleepwalking somnambulants, dude. Straight up zombies shambling around. Straight weird shit. I don't know. I went over there and watched some of these fucking things going on, and I was like, fuck a bunch of hypnotism. Ain't happening to me. Hell no, I'm too mentally unstable. You put me under, I'm liable to snap, motherfucker. I'm liable to go crazy in this rec center right now. I'm gonna be tripping out, touching walls, talking about, let me out. I don't like it here. Ah! So I didn't get hypnotized. Me and my homie Big Lou, also known as Lou Real, also known as Lou Rutherford Real, also known as the Real Deal, Rod and Real, my homie, my ride or die, Lewis. We went off in a fucking room and they had a giant punch bowl. I immediately thought about the fucking Branch Davidians or any kind of cult where they drank Kool-Aid. Don't remember which one. But I thought to myself, they're poisoning the poor little students and we're all gonna die inside this rec center. Nonetheless, grabbed a cup, scooped up some motherfucking punch and slammed it down my gullet. It was my first taste of alcohol. Got it down the gullet, got blasted and shit hammered and started a riot in that bitch. Psych, it was just watered down Kool-Aid. And so, drank some of that shit. Me and Lewis fucking cheersed it up and like, we gonna try to make the best out of this rec center prison. The night passed ever so fucking slowly, dude. Constantly, I was looking around trying to find things to do. Didn't want to take part in any activities at all. Was sick of it. Was ready to go home, but I was locked in. Couldn't leave. Surrounded by my peers, wishing I could be anywhere but there. Wishing I could be at home playing video games, not doing shit, rather than being at that rec center watching hypnotisms. But I couldn't leave. So, tried to make the best. Eyelids started to get droopy. Talk about eyes closing. Talk about now I was a zombie. Talk about shambling around, fool. Talk about Frankenstein. I was fucking tired. Tired beyond my fucking limits, dude. And despite the methamphetamine that was in that punch, I was still fucking sleepy. Finally, the fucking meth that was in that punch teacher provided slammed me right in the stem and I came away. That or in my delirium I caught a second wind. Fucking was still ready for it to be over, but they were talking about to be some fucking rewards. I was like, rewards? That's what I fucking came here for. Show me them rewards. I looked at a table across which was strewn all the fucking rewards. I don't remember why we were getting this shit or how I even ended up with what I got, but it was some kind of presents to help us along in life after that. So, looked across that table, fucking awards strewn, looked at them with a look of distaste, talking about most of this shit sucks. My eyeballs fucking fixed on the thing I wanted the most. I think it was some kind of raffle, dude. You like drew a ticket and whatever the number was on it corresponded with the gift you were gonna get. Don't know who provided these gifts, but props to you. Thank you so much. Got my ticket. Look down at it. The number 8675309 was on that bitch. So that was the gift I was gonna get. So they read off all the shit and I got to watch people walk away with my presents, pissing me off. Fools talk about under the effect of hypnotism, walking up, grabbing my shit, pissing me off. Anyway, they got to my ticket and told me, this is what you're gonna get. And I looked down and beheld something I didn't even want. Shit was a mini fridge to go in my dorm. Didn't even want to go to college, as I've stated many times. Didn't care. Didn't want a fucking fridge. I don't sit around thinking about things and keeping them cold and where my next drinks and food's gonna come from. Nah, I think about shredding the fucking gnar kills on the goddamn guitar. So I looked over at the gift that I wanted the most. Somebody else had it. The shit was Guitar Hero 2, guitar included. You remember, the long box. Yeah, it had the guitar in there, looking like a fucking maroon colored SG. I was like, give me my motherfucking gift right this moment. Fool wouldn't part with it, so I gouged his eyes out and stole it. Psych, I requested a trade. I was like, got no goddamn use for a fucking fridge, but I got many uses for that guitar and that video game. And whoever the homie was, don't remember. The fool was like, sure, I'll trade you. I got no use for Guitar Hero and you're the video game nerd. So here you go, fool. And now give me my fridge. So I fucking scooted it over to him with the toe of my foot. Talking about grabbing my guitar and walking away. Best time I've ever fucking had being locked in a building overnight with people I couldn't stand. Cause I got to walk away with the guitar, dude. Fucking stoked, knowing that the moment I got home, even after pulling an all-nighter, I was about to shred. I was about to melt faces. Lubria looked me dead in my corneas talking about, can I come over and play it with you? I said, fuck no. Hell no. I'm playing this bitch alone. I don't know. He might have came over and fucking shredded with me. Don't remember. But when we got home, or I got home, or whoever, shit was off the chisel. Shit was the best game ever made, dude. Fucking sat down to play that bitch for the first time and knew that I was gonna be addicted for months to come. Moved to my dad's that summer to spend the summer with him before I went to college, and all I did every day was sit in my small room in that trailer and shred. That's it. Just shredded all the time. Defeated every level on perfect. Well, almost every level. Talk about having a blast, fool. Blasting Dragon Force through the fire and the flames on ultra hard. I don't even remember what the hardest difficulty was called. Haven't played that bitch in many years, but I'm kidding. Could never defeat through the fire and the flames because it was made to be impossible. And plus, I could never make it to that song because I couldn't pass a level called Psychobilly Freakout. Psychobilly Freakout is one of the moments in my life that I've been pissed enough to fucking rage. Intense rage, dude. I couldn't beat the level. I would sit there and fucking do rituals before I would play it each day, talking about genuflecting, putting hands together, praying to the Lord above that I be able to pass this level. I was like, Lord God, please make this happen for me. I'm sick of playing this level. Lord didn't care because the Lord ain't there, and we're just here because we're here, motherfucker. Lord didn't care. He's not going to provide miracles that allow you to pass fucking satanic metal levels on fucking Guitar Hero. Nah, couldn't beat it. I cried up to God, seeking only his decision. I started spouting out Creed lyrics, talking about Scott Stapp lyrics, praying them out to God, hoping that I could pass this level, but nah, didn't pass it. Finally, I was like, this is my last time playing this level. I will never try it again, and I will snap this video game in half. So I approached the guitar, picked it up, put it in my hands, put my fingers on the buttons, preparing to slay Psychobilly Freakout. I was like, I ain't going down this time. I ain't going out like no bitch. I'm gonna fuck Psychobilly Freak Up out, or whatever, Freak Out Up is what I'm gonna do. Don't know anything about the band that played that song, but they can go get fucked in a heroin-infested alleyway. Fuck them. That song is bullshit. It was garbage anyway. Hated it anyway. Sat down to play. Fingers on buttons. Talking about... Tried to make it through that level. Failed again. So I did what any future rock god would do. I fucking picked up the neck of that guitar. Fucking swung it over my fucking head. Bashing it. Onto the ground, shattered in thousands of tiny pieces, blasting that fucking Guitar Hero guitar that was given to me by the homie at the lock-in. I was like, fuck guitars, fuck being a hero, I guess I'm a zero, so I'm just gonna rage and create chaos, bitch. So I bashed the guitar. Shit was the most satisfying moment of my fucking life, dude. Felt so good. Felt rebellious. Felt like it was punk rock as fuck, and I'm spitting everywhere. I know y'all see that spittle flying out. Anyway, felt real good. Bashed that guitar. Hit eject on the fucking PlayStation 2. Lid popped open, talking about reaching in there, grasping the disc, pulling it out, taking it between hands and bending it in half till it snapped, firing the two halves out the fucking window. I said I was gonna do it, so I did it. Couldn't defeat the game, wasn't good enough, so I did what I had to do. I took that game and broke it and threw it out the window of that trailer. I was like, if I can't beat it, it doesn't need to exist. So it no longer did. Fired it out there. It's probably still sitting out in a fucking empty vacant lot somewhere in Salesville, Texas. Wasn't the only time I bashed and destroyed a guitar. Only the one I did before that while I was in high school for a multimedia project video was a real guitar that my Faja had given me. Sad, should have never done it. Always have sucked at guitar. Hate my fucking lack of skills. So, those aren't probably the only two guitars I'm ever gonna smash in my life. It's the greatest feeling ever, bashing a fucking instrument into pieces because you suck at it. Yeah, it felt real fucking good. Luckily, my father was at work when I decided to bash and destroy, or he probably would have came in and slapped me upside my dumbass head for getting that pissed over games. And I know your bitch ass has noticed that this story had mostly nothing to do with a lock-in. It took a fucking huge left turn into the fucking territories of Psychobilly freakouts. Felt like a fucking hillbilly out in a trailer freaking out over Psychobilly freakout. That's the more important part of this story anyway. The catharsis of destroying a fucking video game. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and you can lick my fucking taint. But before I go, just want to let you know, Season 2 is going really fucking good. Appreciate all the views and all the compliments and comments on my dashing good looks and my amazing storytelling ability. Thank you for being there for me and viewing this dumb bullshit. Appreciate it. Preach, motherfuckers. Now, it's time for the outro, but I'll be back, so don't get your panties up in a wad, because I will return. I'm not done yet. We're gonna do 25 episodes of this season, and you're gonna love every moment. Peace. Sad fucking stupid notifications. People already reaching out to say that my shit is dumb. But appreciate you motherfuckers that think it's cool. Hang in there. It's only gonna get better from here. Until next time.